Soak just a little bit less away from the Venge.
I think so. I mean, he's done his job, right? They made sure to keep the equilibrium right there next to the tower, although FY in a little bit of a vulnerable spot here, gets silenced up.
Should be our first blood with the ignite damage ticking on through. Yes, it will. Red Panda will claim it. And Yang as well is going to be pretty cautious. Another round of the ignite and blood rights up in a couple seconds. And Yang's actually going to hold firm in his position, and that'll cost him his life.
Observer and the sentry, so Somnus has to be a little careful. He doesn't have Requiem.
You know what he does have?
FY to back him up.
That and raindrops. Saving lives tell you that people can get in the raindrop, and you're helping out.
It's so good, man.
Yeah.
It's so good. It doesn't even need the mana regen to be that good, honestly.
Destorance has got ulti. So maybe this level 6 can come into play. They're going to turn and try and kill off the Queen of Pain before she can get the massive pure damage that bursts through Somnus. And unfortunately for Yang, it's a little bit too late for the party. Come into play.
And the urn charges as well. Like, he just picked up another one from being able to kill that.
Down bot, flyby. Can he get the ultimate off to stop the magic damage? Ooh. The beam will cancel, and here comes the rotation. God King, the artillery with the rupture will lock in Eurus, and our God King moving at a speed that Elephant are unable to deal with. He'll pick up a double kill. The third movement speed's about to expire though, and he might be penalized here as there's no escape. A swap back into his demise as Yang will secure the double.
Yang, he's still just so close.
Like, how do you start this fight? You're teetering forward on the Vengeful Spirit, but still fighting before the Ag himself with the BKB. Instantly answered from both the cores here, but God King a little bit more cautious on pushing on forward without recognizing what's on the backline. So instead, he'll just turn to deal with the pesky bug and kill off Super.
It's only 100 gold away, man. Like, why are you taking that fight? Why are you getting that aggressive such a high level? But,
Somnus? Requiem?
Somnus?
Not even going to be charged up. They can chain control him. BKB still on cooldown, and Somnus? He's going to get penalized, condemned for his positioning, and our Eurus has to force a... not the greatest usage of the BKB. I mean, this is his first duration of it, so... Alright, you got both BKB on Luna, Shadow Fiend. Dire, they're coming over, 5 on 4. Yang's up in a couple seconds here. They're going to try and target down the Nyx Assassin, swap back to safety. Somnus isn't doing enough damage on the outskirts of the fight. It's all Eurus trying to man-fight God King and D-Stones, but he doesn't have the damage of the tank. With Somnus not nearby, he can't do it all on his lonesome self, and Yang, he's also disconnected from the team. Super's going to try and get nearby to help him out on the first initial life. He's still going to fall. Maybe the help with this illusion, however, can come in costly. Flyby cannot get the Rolling Thunder off as finally Elephant will claim have the ages advantage on Somnus, but taking a fight around the choke point. Oh, there's the BKB, the nick of time, but it's not going to matter. They'll target through Yang. I don't know if they can deal with the illusion, and Flyby just gets ripped apart. Somnus out of nowhere. This is their timing with how strong they are. We'll charge up Requiem. It's only Felix, and it wasn't a lot of damage at the start, but now the damage is coming through with the crits. Yang, they might just offer the sacrifice of the Vein. And yeah,
there we go.
Venge will fall.
Still a buyback used though. Ooh. Didn't have any way to interrupt that TP, unfortunately. D-Stones doesn't have a Yule Scepter or anything like that. He's got an Orchid though, so if he's able to catch FY, could get the kill.
Oh, nice blink.
Oh, found it.
Pinpoint precision of the escape route from FY. That scales really, really well into the late game. Can he match versus Shadow Fiend, versus Luna? They're going to jump in, Sleek, going to get the BKB of the chain lock now. Oh, what a swap. Yang putting his body on the line. Get down, Mr. President. I'll keep you alive. And that he does from Yang. They're going to be cautious of how long they stick around because they're going to pounce in full. A Supernova in the middle of the fight. God King, he recognizes he can't take the fight. The swap back in range. They just get the stun. What a swap from Yang. He started the fight to protect Somnus, and he'll end it with swapping in the Bloodseeker.
Venge is very wanting with the rest of his team with extra movement speed in the next 30 seconds. And again, Siege Creep alive. They don't have Glyph. You've got this aura. They might just end the game. Like, again, there's no hero other than Luna that does this quite to the same
you gotta butt
extent.
back.
Look at these towers melt.
You might just keep hitting. Like, they don't have Glyph. Flyby, it's all up to you. Let's see how long they can disable this. BKB is freshly picked up once again off the cooldown. Somnus looking to charge up the Requiem, give them enough time to bring down the pesky heroes. As I don't think D-Stones has got the damage that we're really relying on the Bloodseeker, but that's a dieback for your Pango, and they're just going to try and hit the throne. It's all up to D-Stones. Finally, the glyph is back up and available. But Eurus will find the Queen of Pain from afar thanks to the Aghanim Shard, and that's all she wrote. Elephant, one good team fight to end it all.
Like I said, you cannot lose a team fight without buybacks. There wasn't a Vlad's, there wasn't an AC, there wasn't a Desolator or anything like that. Just relying on their inbuilt abilities with the Lunar Blessing, Presence of the Dark Lord affecting buildings, and then of course the Vengeance Aura.
The Mango and Stick coming out soon, it should definitely replenish his resources.
Yeah, and this is exactly what I wanted to happen last game, right? Like, Monkey King plus Ogre is such a potent lane, especially when you don't have, you know, the... Like, Io's a bit of a defensive support, but he can't dispel anything, you know? And it just means that if Flyby's bad with his positioning, then he's going to get punished. At least you have the extra movement speed, I suppose, with the tether, so it's going to be somewhat more difficult to be able to take him out as well. Yeah, they're going to make an attempt again here.
Tonight. No. Oh, very nicely done. Back up the top lane is Felix. Already used the Boundless. Can Eurus close the distance, however? Looks like they won't get that little bit of damage.
Bit of a misplay, actually, coming out from Elephant there. They layered...
Yang. He's got Eurus behind him. He's actually going to pop the Dark Ascension. They'll look to try and burst through the Io. It's a lot of the assistance for the Weaver to take him up and also provide the damage for God King. But they can't catch now FY in the middle lane. So it looks like multiple supports from either team is going to be falling across the map. FY first. They need to clump around the vision in a spot where they can pop the smoke. They will be able to do so, but to jump in, Somnus instantly looking to try and bring down the Venomancer, Red Panda, and able to get the ultimate off, and now they can target through Somnus. He's overcommitted here for the fight, and Tiny will be penalized. But meanwhile, Yang as well. I mean, he's going to target the Veno, but you've already got your ulti off. You're happy with that. You've wasted BKB, you wasted Dark Ascension, you kill Somnus as Tiny, which is a big killing streak, 578 gold to the Weaver. RNG, they're gritting right now with that fight.
Yeah, they're absolutely happy with that. You know, losing just one hero in a support when he's able to kill off.
Oh, hold that thought, God King. It's just going to run straight to Super. That's a bizarre positioning from your Ancient Apparition. Now with the high ground, Eurus going to look to turn, but I don't think he can 4v1 here. A BKB into the TP out. They've got the answer. Maybe get the tree dance off. They're a little bit away from him. Wave of Terror can't go through the BKB, so Eurus lucky that he still makes it out there, but another kind of really only big team fight hero they have on RNG?
I mean, I feel like they were just in a bit of a desperate situation.
Hold that thought, D-Stones. Great use of the Dark Ascension as well. They're going to get away the saving factor of the Vengeful Spirit in the backline, so they'll do backline. God King, Felix going to try and cut out the supports with the Wukongs. Instantly leads me that D-Stones. He respawns into the potential of the Kings just to bring him down from full to zero. With the 2 against 1 now is, I mean, Weaver cannot stand his ground without the protection of the Io. He got sent back with the relocate. They're still going to try and target down with the illusion. They know what can happen with this pesky Aghanim Scepter. And now once that's cleared off, they can deal with Felix, they can deal with Venomancer. D-Stone's even going to look to buy back, so Eurus, he's just going to instantly TP out. If they can get away with all their cores, they have to be so happy with forcing the buyback on D-Stones. And
FY,
oh no, the creeps is going to give him away. Oh no, the play cord. Wait, he's still got spider legs? It's connected with without the Monkey King nearby, but are they going to jump Red Panda? The combination, but Flyby. Nick timing there. Somnus still going to pounce on Fall. They'll look to burst him through instantly, but now you've got to deal with the Venge Aura and the illusion that can now come into play. So Somnus, he drops the BKB for this. There was also Dark Ascension used as well, but they're all grouped up in the river. This is a difficult spot for RNG to disengage as Yang jump in. Will kill off the Meta Man, so it's going to buy back instantly. Eurus, what an ultimate though, inside the choke point. They'll swap to get rid of it instantly. Now Eurus is going to attempt for a TP out. Do they have the damage to go through? They don't! Eurus just make it away, but it looks like Gore King, he's not going to let the supports have the same fate, as they'll chase through Super, they'll chase through FY as well.
And even just there, I think Felix Chaba broke his tether.
There's one gone. There's still two up to the northern side. With the Dark Ascension, Yang, he's hunting straight on top of the Venomancer. They're going to look to cut him out of the fight without the hope of the Poison Nova. And he bought back previously. So he's unable to rejoin RNG if a further fight breaks out by the Roche Pit. But what's going on throughout the river? Somnus, he's getting chased down at BKB later on. Maybe the Scotty Slow can allow them to catch up. But they're in trouble now with the backline. Eurus gets a connection onto two with the Boundless Strike, locking them in. What a beautiful timing, the swap, but it's not going to matter. God King, he actually time-lapsed back into the middle. He's going to be careful with his positioning as Yang can gap close, but it's Somnus looking to do the dirty work. Another swap to safety. God King, he's going crazy here on the Weaver, looking to continue to man-fight Eurus, but it's not enough. Somnus, what a combination. 5 down, no buybacks.
Yang's nuts, man.
Oh, I'm... It's nuts. A Red Panda, man, that's a scary spot to be as well. Not a lot of buybacks left. Swap out, flyby. Who do they bring in? It's going to be Yang. They'll try and target down the Night Stalker. Yang, though, isn't dead. They'll overlap the Wukongs. There's no escape for the last track. Now they'll target through the Weaver as well. With a chain lockdown, they'll bring him down. The burst is there this time, and the G's are dropped as Elephant will knock out RNG from the I-League Season 2.
Very convincing. I thought, you know, you have this bench, but you don't have the big aura lineup that you're able to play around, and you don't have the around that 20 to 25 minute mark. They missed this key opening when, you know, the Night Stalker was just doing nothing for a long period of the game.